everybody, and welcome back to Oasis Paradise. Today we are on episode 2, still season 1, and I have only 2 goals today. First, I want to go grab some spruce and finish this roof right here. It's about time it finally gets finished. And the other one is, if you remember the farm from the first episode, I only ever planted 2 wheat seeds there and left it. So I want to try and actually make that a farm and not just 2 random wheat seeds, So if I'm correct, the closest spruce biome is that way. And that's where we're heading first, so see you once we get there. Alright, so we're getting about halfway there, and I noticed this shipwreck, so I'm going to hurry and see what's in here. See if there's anything good for us. Alright, there only seemed to be 1 chest, and it had all this stuff in it, except it also had poisonous potatoes, and I decided we could probably leave the poisonous potatoes there. But now we have pumpkins, so we can start a pumpkin farm over at spawn, which is very helpful. Alright, looks like we finally hit some land. This is the stone beach just before the spruce biome, so we shouldn't be too far out. Hurry and stop and grab some of these resources while we're here, I guess. Plenty of coal available, so don't want to miss that. Alright guys, here we are. The starting of the taiga biome. So I'm thinking we just grab a few saplings and head back so we can grow some spruce trees when we're back home. Alright guys, as the sun sets, we are back home. So we're going to go to sleep, and I have 15 logs to make the stairs and finish the roof. Alright, the roof is now done. I mean, I feel like it wouldn't look too different if we did just regular oak stairs because we have this kind of outline of the stone. But I like it. I think the next thing we're going to do is work on this wall a little bit because it's a little flat now, but that'll be for another time because first we have to get started on that farm. Alright guys, we're back at the farm, and here's our 2 lonely wheat seeds that have somewhat grown. But I found a potato in one of my chests, and I have 4 pumpkin seeds from those pumpkins we found. And let's get started on making this something actually decent. And while I'm working on that, I want to cover our partners of the channel, Dubby. Dubby is an energy blend which was formulated to give you focus and energy. Dubby contains vitamins and amino acids along with plenty of other stuff. I drink Dubby almost every day, whether it's before I play games, before I start editing a video, or before I go to work. Some of my favorite flavors are the Dragonade, the Galaxy Grenade, and Dub Sludge. Right now, I currently have Dub Sludge in my shaker bottle, and I would highly recommend it. Anyway, if you're looking to try out Dubby, look down in the description where you can find a code to save yourself 10% off. Thank you guys again, and let's get right back into the video. Alright guys, while looking for sheeps to make a bed while I'm building this farm up, I found this sparse jungle just a few hundred, maybe 100 blocks away from spawn, and found us some melons. So we got some melon seeds, and we have some bamboo, of course. I don't plan on planting any of the bamboo at this spawn farm, but maybe at my farm at home. But the melon seeds I'll plant at both, so that's going to help this farm a ton. Alright guys, just killed a skeleton. He dropped a single bone, and that was enough to get a tame dog, so we now have a friend. Alright guys, while fighting through the night and trying to survive, I was working on the farm. So right now we have a full row of wheat, a full row of potatoes, and then this row here is pumpkins. This one will be melons. As you can see, we're missing 3 seeds. And until we get carrots, this is really as far as we're going to get for now. So I'm thinking let's head back to our base and try and find out a food source for us, whether that be through animals or through farms. See you guys when we're over there. Alright guys, now that we're back home, I'm thinking let's look for some animals sitting around and try to make us an animal farm. And then if that doesn't work, then we'll move on to plants. Alright guys, so as of right now, I only have 1 sheep trapped. What I noticed is there's a ton of pigs around. But I left all my potatoes over at spawn, and so I don't really have a great way to gather these pigs. But looking at the seed map, if I cross this river and head, I believe, south, I should run into a village, which will hopefully have either potatoes or carrots. And so that's the new goal, is we're going to go there and see what crops they have. Alright, so at first I was going the wrong way and went way past it that way. But here we are. We just came over the river that connects us to the village. So let's hurry and sleep and then see what crops I can find. Whoa, man, that creeper almost snuck up on me. That scared the hell out of me. Oh god! I missed him that first time. Well, sorry guys, but you now have a hole in your village. Anyway, we have both carrots and potatoes here, and so we're going to head back. I also have a ton of hay bales. But we're going to head back, start working on our farm, and see if we can find us a few more animals. See you guys then. Alright guys, just now getting back to the house. I think we're going to put our farms kind of over here around this curve. Actually, after changing my mind and looking around a little bit, I think I'm going to put it over here so it's not really in the way of our farming village, our fishing village, excuse me. I can dig out this and make this the farming area. And so I'm going to get started on that. Alright guys, so here's our current setup. This isn't going to be like too big of a farm. This is probably the biggest it's going to get. As in like the area I dug out. We have wheat, potatoes, and carrots. And as they grow, it's just going to be the crops that kind of help breed our animals and make our animal farms bigger. Because I plan on having that be our primary source of food until we start getting like a ton of fishing going. And so now that I have potatoes here, I'm going to make another little pen and gather some pig. Alright, there we go. We now have 2 pigs in here. Let's instantly get this breeding starting. And I think with these pens, for the most part, finished, we do need another sheep. That is where we're going to call the episode. I know we didn't get a whole lot done today. Not as much as I would have liked, but I did kind of have a lot to do before this week coming up. And so, thank you guys all for coming and watching the video. I do hope you all have an amazing day. And if you stuck this long, then think of a name for this dog in the comments, and whoever either gets the most likes or is the first to comment will rename him to that name. Anyway, thank you guys so much. I hope you guys had a great day. Peace out, everybody.